Welcome to the underground, you rebel scum. This is the American Expat. And man, is it snowing here. I seem to recall listening to the weather people, and they mentioned that there would be, maybe like a little bit of a dusting or something like that. Well, this is a little bit more than a dusting. Now, for Utah, maybe this is a dusting. Maybe this is what they call a dusting here. But, for the rest of the world, well, okay, not the rest of the world. I used to have this friend. I still do have this friend. He lives in Germany. I knew him in China. And he always talked to me about, where he's from in Germany, how it's winters, 9 months of the year. Yeah. I don't think that Utah is quite like that. But, they do get their snow here. I guess they're famous for it, right? The skiing and all of that. Anyway, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about today. But I did notice something. Last night, I saw someone watching a video on YouTube. It's one of those, like scary stories, like, oh, the guy went camping and then there was something in the woods. And I was watching it and I realized to myself, this is fake. This is so fake. It's so fake. Now, I know all of you are probably laughing, but there's a lot of fake stuff on YouTube. Aha. Thanks for sticking with us. Before I get too far into the video, I want to encourage you to share this out with your friends. If you enjoy it, chances are they'll enjoy it too, because, hey, they're your friends, right? They like some of the same stuff as you, I hope. Anyway, let's move on from that. Yeah, there's a bunch of fake stuff on YouTube. The first that I noticed of this fake stuff, this trend of fake things, was in advertisements. I don't know how many times I've seen an advertisement on YouTube that was absolutely fake, absolutely baloney. I mean, it'll have like a robot version of Joe Rogan's voice talking. This one was classic. I used to see it all the time. Oh, look at this this torch thing. It's like a lightsaber, and it's got this guy like using a flashlight or something, and he's burning through a bag, or the drone ones where it's like, oh, this is used by the, special forces or something. This special military drone costs all this money to develop, but you can get it for a really cheap price. It's like, nah, it looks exactly like all of the cheap, drones you can get from China. I mean, just get on, AliExpress or Alibaba. Well, probably not Alibaba. That's for larger quantities of stuff, industrial equipment and such. But you know what I mean. You can get on Amazon and there's all these drones and stuff, or eBay or wherever it is you want to buy. And they've got it, and they're trying to pass it off as it's like some kind of special forces super secret, and who knows, maybe the special forces do use drones like this to, I guess, get reconnaissance or something, because it can fit in a bag and it's cheap. But it's not like special technology or anything. Now, if you were to go back, a couple of decades, sure, that would be amazing technology. But today, we have much better technology than that. And that's not super secret special forces stuff. Or the flashlight that burns through bags. I don't know. Why would you want to have a flashlight that's going to burn through stuff anyway? I mean, that seems like it would be a bad idea. I'm going to put it in my bag, and if it somehow gets turned on, it's going to burn a hole in my backpack or something. But anyway, I saw them. They were watching this video, and it's this guy, and he's like in the tent, and there's a noise. Oh, there's something outside the tent. And then he's like, turns on the camera again. For some reason, he's filming himself camping, And he's like, oh, that definitely wasn't in that same spot when I left. Somebody's been in the campsite. And, then he's like later on, well, there's something going on here. There's definitely somebody here. I've already packed everything up and I'm just getting out of here. And it's like, wow, you're so scared about whatever this is in the woods that you have packed everything up. But you've taken the time to not only set up your camera on a tripod so that you can talk to it, but you've also managed to set up some lights so that people can see you. I don't know. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, I don't think anything was in the woods. But I did start to think, hey, maybe maybe there's a market for that. Maybe I should go out camping and just, oh my gosh, there's something in the woods. I can hear it. You bring your horses or something so that there's like this like rumbling and things walking around it. Like there's some kind of a creature. I think it's Sasquatch. And I'm not making, okay, look, if you are one of those that enjoys hunting for the Sasquatch and such and cryptid creatures, hey, I'm not making fun of that, but I am making fun of the fakeness of the movie. I mean, come on, you're not going to be scared to death to the point that you packed everything up and you're going to rush and then set up a whole studio just to record yourself saying that you're going to rush away because you're scared of whatever it is. Now, sure, if you were like on your way out and you're talking to your phone, like, the thing is coming and yeah, maybe that, but this wasn't that. It was like they had lights and they had the camera just standing on a tripod. It didn't show the tripod, but I could tell because the guy's hands were free and it was just talking to it. Yeah, kind of amusing, but yeah, YouTube is full of stuff like that. Now, I love it sometimes, you get the creepypasta videos. They're fun to listen to. But the advertisements, I always worry about that. Who's putting these advertisements up? Is that really something that YouTube lets fly? I mean, just put up these garbage advertisements for fake products or things that are, deceptive at best with the super secret. Maybe no, I'm not going to try that. But, maybe that's a whole, maybe there's a whole business around that. You can just get on there and talk about whatever thing, talk it up, This is a special supercomputer in your hand sort of thing. Yeah, I guess there's some people that have made money on it. And they always have a robot voice, too. They can't be... Well, now the AI is getting a little better, but even when they use the AI voice as it is now, it'll have, like I said, Joe Rogan or something talking on there. But you can tell because it's like it's his voice, but it doesn't sound quite right. It's a little bit too monotone. Yeah, it doesn't work. AI, it's getting there, but not quite. The other one that I always see is Temu. I always see Temu on there. You've probably seen it too if you've watched on YouTube enough. You're watching us right now on YouTube, most likely. Yeah, Temu comes on there. You can get all this cheap stuff. It's like, yeah, it's mine. I wonder what those products are actually like. Has anybody, have you ever ordered this stuff on Temu where it's like, oh, I'm living like a millionaire? I don't think millionaires, well, I don't know. Maybe millionaires do buy stuff on Temu. I don't know. But I'm looking at it like, this looks like it's just cheap stuff from Chinese factories. I'm familiar with this kind of stuff, having done my time over there in China, lived over there and dealt with factories and that sort of thing. I'm familiar with this stuff. Now, it's great that you can get access to it, I guess. I've never shopped on there, so I don't know if it's actually really cheap or not. But, it would be fun to get on there and order some stuff just to see what happens. Like, is this going to actually work? Is it going to hold up? Or am I going to get it and it's going to be total garbage? Or, it turns out that the materials used are toxic or something. I would hope not. Maybe I'm going to have to get on there. I'm going to have to order something. I'll find something that I can use for filming. And, I'll order it, some kind of cheap thing that's supposed to help with my filming stuff and see how it works, if it's actually any good for the price. Probably not. It'd be like going to the dollar store to buy a microphone or something. They probably don't have microphones at the dollar store. It's not even the dollar store anymore. It's the $1.25 and up store, I guess. Inflation. It's really something, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about these fake videos. Have you noticed these fake things on YouTube? They're all over the place. You probably have. Let me know in the comments. And beyond that, hopefully you have a good weekend. It is Friday. I'm going to end it there. I guess I'll try to drive around in the snow a little bit. See you guys in the next one. ไปพะวงหลงเฝ้าสาวเจ้าบางประกงทางห้วยงงหลงเกอหาโอเวรกรรมจำพราก